Go. Just got the structure. Finna mix it with the function. Call that anatomy. That's a conjunction. With the nervous system. Got the senses on the way. Don't forget about skeletal. It helps to stay straight.
Human body as a whole, called that an organism. I'ma break it down on the beat like the organ system. Shining like the sun in the solar system. Stay balanced, homeostatic mechanism. Break it up, call it metabolism. We got the action when they see it satisfaction. People quit the change, reversible reaction. Shipping like the Golgi apparatus. Divide like my toes. It's killing apoptosis. Y'all trying to replicate, copycat. But the rap game on full attack. Y'all base it like a cell, but we shine an organelle. Flow got energy like ATP, fitting all the locks like the master key. Teaching about anatomy, but we still gotta eat oral cavity. Y'all small like some molecules, we big macromolecule. Y'all negative electron, but I'm even Jimmy Neutron. Gotta stay positive, proton, and my homies close, ionic bond.
Movements that's axes, they change in positions. Motion with alternate parts teaches us our lessons. We're responsive to the change within ourselves. Increase our growth so we can watch our health. Parents grow offspring, produces new individuals so we can grow and move with our joints to the next move. Respiration using O2 to release energy from digested foods. Chemically, they break them down and get rid of waste. Passing like absorption, like our membranes with it moving without a trace. Hold up, wait, it's not done. Circulation is circulating through our bodies for fun. Assimilation change into those chemical substances. It extends like erection, so it ends in rubbish. Sum it all up, and that's all metabolism.
And nothing to it but support, that's bone. Holds a weight of your body and now you're hollering that strong. Research vital organ supports movement. Bone is the reason for your development and strength. See, you got the exoskeleton and the appendicular. So first things first, I'm going to tell you how it works. Also bones of the skull, appendicular in the limbs. Axis in the ribs, better listen to me kids. Axis bones of the vertebral column, sternum. Appendicular bones of the pelvic girdle. The radius in the ulna is the foramen, you know it. The carpus is the wrist, so you know the axis on it. Metacarpus are the palm, phalanges are your fingers. You got the lower limbs, also known as the femur. Patella is the knee, tarsus are your ankles. Metatarsus are your foot, learned it all in my book. The scapula connects your arms just like a hood. Now my girl, that's just gonna take over and drink.
Okay, we did the appendicular and now we doing this. I'm finna do the axial on the gone. Let me spin the frontal bone for anterior portion of the skull. Brown on the roof, now the cranium got a bunch of occipital forms the back of the skull and the base of the cranium. Don't forget about the pearl, which has depressions below the customedics. R projects the spinal bone is wedged in between. Y'all might think the F what is make believe, not on each side of the nasal cavity. These meshes are joined horizontally, projecting upward in the cranial cavity. You got 14 fake show bones, the maxilla and the lacrimones, like a mallet palatine in the nasal, inferior nasal concha, molar, and mandible are all parts of the human skull. And I think you forgot about the vertebral column. It extends from the skull to the bottom of the pelvis, in front of the axis of the skeleton. Now the cervical vertebrae has passageways for the arteries leading to the brain. The thoracic vertebrae, you have 12 of them. The lumbar vertebrae are small on the back. It also supports weight above them, so your backbone cracking, you destroy it. The coccyx is the tailbone. Thoracic cage include the sternum and the ribs. These bones support the pectoral girdle and the upper limbs. The pectoral girdle is an open ring in the back between the scapula and the sternum. These things help us sit and run.
Nervous system. This is the basics. They help you when you cannot maintain homeostasis. Nerve cells are neurons that react to the environment. If you're trying to send impulses, this is a requirement. Neurons, they have axons and dendrites and their cell bodies, and all of this needs to function so that you can move your body. CNS and PNS, the brain, spine, and nerves. These systems are working along. Together is the key word. All the info is gathered by sensory receptors, and after integration, it is sent to effectors. And the PNS can be broken into the SNS and ANS. What do? The SNS voluntary and control skeletal muscle. ANS involuntary. It just don't work you in trouble cause it controls a heartbeat. So you don't have to think, but there's one in between. Like, do we make our eyes blink? But vamos a pasar to neuroglial cells. There is a total of 5, and they all can divide. And the CNS cells have a demo and it's epithelial line, and they all come together like forming the inner line. Microglial cells, they do phagocytation, while oligodendrocytes, they provide insulation. Astrocytes from scar tissue, and they help regulation within the tissue of the nutrient ion concentration. Now we back to neurons, and they're filled with cytoplasm, and they have a UPS called the Golgi apparatus. You cannot live without them because they are special cells, and they do a lot of things, but they have few organelles. Now on to the synapse, or two neurons, they go contact, but not really. There is a gap, it is the path to the synapse, and all of this is possible by neurotransmission. I'm a young musician, beat the track into submission. Only way you can learn is by repetition. So sit and pay attention and make learning this your mission. In addition, there is no competition. Me and my team winning, we the best by definition. Now on to the polarized neuron. It's polarized because of the unequal distribution of potassium. Ions higher on the inside, but sodium ions higher on the inside. Now we need the GP for action potential to start again from the initial impulse. But first we have to re-stress, so LSN rules, no judicial.
We gon' start off with the meninges, protecting the brain and spine from injury, providing blood to the skull hemisphere, giving space for CSF and its flow to be clear. Medulla plays role in things from sneezing to eating to breathing to swallowing. Relay signals between the brain and spine, coordinate your body, top of the line. So now we talking about all them pawns, arousal and sleep, hyper and yawn. Relays info from cerebellum, which helps you hear my rhymes in momentum. The midbrain deals with auditory and sensory, allows me to see my friend or enemy or hear the squad spit some rhymes. Our rhymes too strong, call us Popeye. Hypothalamus, autonomic motor, endocrine function, homeostasis, preventing malfunction, control food and water intake, circadian cycle, asleep and awake. The thalamus receives them auditory signals, somatosensory and the visual. Relay signals to cerebral cortex, controls your sleep and when you're conscious. Then you got the cerebellum, movement coordination and muscle tone, balance and equilibrium, balancing my flow. Cerebrum is broadest of them all, determines knowledge and personality. Think and perceive on the word anatomy. Now you got your spine with jobs, conducting impulses, always non-stop. Headquarters for spinal reflexes, responsible for your reactions. Now let's go to the sympathetic system, all day regulating body conditions. It all got one simple mission, fight or flight, rest or ignition. Parasympathetic shows your heartbeat, it lowers blood pressure when you're done with the heat. The opposite of sympathetic, what?
Mindless corpuscles are small and they're oval, they're flat, connective tissue cells within sheaths. They're found on the lips, fingertips, palms, toes, nipples, and feet. They respond to light touch like the tickle of a feather or a cool summer breeze. And these posterior corpuscles, they're relatively large compared to a stretchers. And their response to heavy pressure like the keen or receptive to the movement and this pressure. And these pain receptors respond to tissue damage like a cut in your retina. And take a while, it gets about photo. It responds to light, touch, love you think you already know though. And it's found to change weather. Thermoreceptors help you adapt a little better.
Tasting station there I spend the Cinco. Sweet like peanut and banana, stick of the Chico. Sour like Jack Walton without Tim Tebow. Soft like the fish in the water they breathe though. The cipher is delicious, umami. We say for his right here, y'all just designing. Taste receptors, they also simple. Taste hairs rising like a choir crescendo. Taste buds, 10K on tongue, 1K on roof. But they on roof on my coupe, so what I'm gonna do? Taste cells activate sensory fibers, made of epithelium on a 3-day cycle. Taste pores open when you get hungry, so either you drown and eat. Don't be a dummy. Do you hear the flow on this beat? We got squad, no one can beat us. Passes to your head, external acoustic meters. Malleus, Incas, and Stapes. Auditory oscillars, the fun of light structure. Oh yeah, that's the oracle. Sound waves make the planet and brain vibrate. Move fluid in the air over window. Auditory leads to the pharynx, at the endo. Complex system of chambers, lab of equilibrium provided by the semicircular canals. Work so good, you can hear a pin drop on the tile. Cochlea separates the optic labrum, upper and lower. Open in the middle ear, that's the round window. The ear is done bro. Olfactory organs, epithelium and nasal cavity. Olfactory receptors, brush against the dendrite. Squad numero uno, we wanna need to fight. Olfactory bulbs analyze the impulse with some wisdom. Olfactory tract carry impulses to the limbic system. Now to the vision, the most important. The eyelid protects the eye from sand, glass, or even germs in the sky. Conjunctiva is a mucous membrane in the eye. The ice on my wrist gave me arthritis. Looking so hard, they got conjunctivitis. Eyes watering from the tears in your lacrimal gland. Extras and muscles move the eye in all directions. Cornea focus light rays, that's complexion. The square is the whiter the eye. Choroid coat has produce melanocytes. Ciliary body forms ring around the eye. Ninja's transmitter, you can see it in the eye. Iris is the eye color, blue, green, brown, etc. Other aqueous humor, the watery fluid, not the jelly light. That's the vitreous humor. The pupil is the opening in the iris, man. I'm flowing, I can't stop like Miley Cyrus, man. But the retina is the end, it's the visual receptors. Now I pass it to my friend.